Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, this morning, I just want us to embark into a discourse as a matter of a response to IAM-MARWA by Hawi. As you all know, people were fired helter-skelter, and it has taken Hawi 2 days to respond. And Hawi indeed decided to come in limelight, forthwith, courageously to respond to IAM-MARWA, something that she explained with a lot of verve and categorically stating her position. You know, what I read with all this happening, one, IAM-MARWA was so livid because of certain or particular kind of information or a peculiar behavior of Hawi. Hawi also, on the other hand, categorically came out and started saying that maybe IAM-MARWA misconstrued everything. Then in this context, Hawi used the context to respond to IAM-MARWA in a matter of explaining and putting into perspective all other kind of things that were said by IAM-MARWA. Therefore, in this video today, if you want to know how the explanation went through, therefore, I recommend this video for you. If you're coming across this video for the very first time, guys, kindly click at the notification bell, subscribe my YouTube channel so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So guys, I want just to let you know the issue of firing. I've already have 5 members unsubscribed from my channel. But I understand that is the game of the throne, and that's the game within this YouTube street. You know, the reason as to why majority of people haven't unsubscribed us is because how I grew up my channel, it was not through the shout out. I started it down, but people generally came to my channel organically on how I was analyzing my things, I was explaining my things. So it was not a product of a shout out. You know, I'm not saying that shout out is bad. I didn't see fit that it's good somebody grow himself or herself organically, such that when your channel peaks, then you can go outside there and do collab, of which it has been my main aspiration to meet IAM-MARWA, to go to IAM-MARWA place, maybe to seek such kind of validation as a foot soldier. But it came as a surprise that that one is no longer attainable. Therefore, 5 members from my channel, kaput, all of them have unsubscribed. But I believe majority of members who just subscribed because they love the kind of content I'm doing are still here with me. I promise you good content. And again, it also makes me free to venture into other reaction and to bring other character, not only IAM-MARWA, but other guys. I could bring Wodemaya, I could bring African Tigress, I could bring Miss Trudy. All of this, it will be just a universal kind of analysis, constructively without chiding anyone. Guys, and also to dispel other rumors which are not making sense. I think it's an opportunity and a window to also expand and bring other players into this practice. It's not always about IAM-MARWA. I will try to spread and widen that scope of study and a scope of analysis so that I incorporate other players as well. So guys, before I delve in, let's take a moment. Then I will come back. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, Hawi came in and explained herself. And she said a number of things that really was up to her heart. Things that she termed that there is no any place or anywhere she had attacked IAM-MARWA. Therefore, she cannot understand the main reasons of firing. She denied joining Lazy Gang, and she's saying she's not joining them any soon, and she will never be. She just wants to be herself. He said in her entire life, she cannot sit elsewhere and start talking negativity. She will never talk bad about IAM-MARWA. She will never think of being negative in her life. And maybe IAM-MARWA misconstrued everything what she said when he was hosted in Nyabohanze podcast. She said what he said in Nyabohanze podcast, it's about the positive reaction and negative reaction, that negativity sells. Perhaps that's the point that IAM-MARWA got vexed. And she explained it was just an explanation that however IAM-MARWA misunderstood or misconstrued it, it was saying this is the main reasons why people are going into the negative reaction, because it sells. It's bringing you views instant. And this is the point of the departure that Min Hawi was explaining. So perhaps let's hear Min Hawi out, what she had to say in a rebuttal.
Don't be
and
any
in
pressure to
response
hang
to
around.
IAM-MARWA.
If you feel like it's time for you to go, just go. It's okay. No one will hold you. No one will be angry that, oh, you unsubscribe. Oh, you did. Oh, it's okay. You know, just go and have some peace with you, and don't even try watching. Just go. It's okay. So guys, how have you been doing? And me, how am I doing? Of course, I've received calls, guys. Oh my God, people calling me. Hawi, are you okay? Hawi, what is happening? Hawi, oh my God, that was like a nail on the coffin. Hawi, are you okay? Do you need to go somewhere and relax and take a break? You don't need to respond to all this. Hawi, oh my God, how will I help you? Please don't. I was like, where? Oh my God, guys, but it happened, and I was expecting that. I was looking forward to that. That day had to come, you know. That shows you now, like, that's how you mature. That's an initiation for every person. That's an initiation stage for most people from Nyabohanse here, or for most people who work with Marwa. Let me just say that must happen at some point. When it, I know, like, that's the I've tried to look at things. It's at some point most people go through that, and it's quite normal, and it's okay. And also, thank you guys for those who have been worried sick about me. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for leaving your sweet comments and, you know, supporting me. It really does mean a lot. And of course, like I said, I will move on with my life, and I will move on without any fear or favor or any intimidation whatsoever. Not that I'm rude. I just want to just be very categorical in how I do my things. Okay. And for some reason, I don't know why people feel like, I don't know if I've attacked Marwa anywhere. Guys, have I attacked Marwa anywhere? Did I go anywhere and attacked Marwa and said something bad? I don't know. Did I say anything bad about Marwa anywhere? So for him to come and I think like he dragged himself into these issues that I don't know. None of them was like, I don't know where it came from. I just found Marwa in the conversation talking about me, and I was like, hey, okay, yeah. So I don't know. I feel like it wasn't about him, but for some reason he managed to come down here to this level and fix himself in there, you know. And I don't feel like it was called for. But either way, it has happened. It has happened. Yeah. So we talk about it. We address it. I have no bad ill feelings. I have no bad feelings. I have no bad intentions. I don't know for some reason why he thinks that I'm out here to just be negative. I don't know what he picked from our podcasts. On the podcast I talked about I was explaining the difference between positivity and negativity. Was it positive, negative reaction and positive reaction? So I said positive. I think that was the one that pissed him off completely, and I feel he selected that, and I don't think he got the context of what I was talking about. There's something I was eating. Oh my God, bad manners. I I don't think he understood the context of what I was saying. You know, I was talking about on the podcast. I was talking about difference between the was it the difference between the publicity, negative publicity, and positive publicity. You know, I said normally negative publicity sells. That's something that happens across the world, unlike positive publicity. That's what I was just explaining. I didn't say that now I'm going to embrace negative publicity because it sells, it makes money, and run with it. I didn't say that. I don't know why he understood it like that. And when I said that I want to focus on myself and do my own things and speak my own truth, my own truth doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth about Nyabohanse and what people are doing in Nyabohanse and who is sleeping with who in Nyabohanse, who is doing what in Nyabohanse. My own truth is it's a very wide topic. It doesn't mean that now my whole life I'm going to be focusing on Nyabohanse.
In what context he was referring that she wanted to be truthful and tell her own experience. Now to something that now she's gone further, explaining to people that her own experience and her own truth was not about being in Nyabohanse, but her own truth may be the life experience. That one is not tantamount to destruction of Nyabohanse, to the destruction of that village going forward. He's saying sometimes his truth might be different with Amara's truth, might be different with the villager's truth. She said she never came to Nyabohanse alone. Amara invited him in a full glare when Amara was on live. And Amara told him, in Hawi, you are welcomed, and arrived the following day. And she heeded to the call, and she arrived at the boss place. Minawi is saying she's now part of the village and she's now part of the family, being that she was one of the most luckiest in the party. She mingled, she got out with her boyfriend, CJ. Now she's part of Nyabohanse and she's going nowhere. That any people who are told to avoid her will just have to bear with the consequences, or will just bear with the Minhawi going forward because she's there to stay. Her presence there is not to destroy the family and the social fabric that the Nyabohanse people has ever been enjoying all along. But what really threatened Minhawi's heart and makes us feel so painful, he said at the level how Amara dragged herself into an issue that wasn't there. The issue where Amara was bringing her boyfriend, Claudio Joseph, into this picture. Minhawi refuted, saying that her responsibility and the consequences she should be facing alone, but not Claudio Joseph. He's saying Claudio Joseph has also helped people in that village. Every YouTuber has also passed through Claudio Joseph, either to help them with monetization, help them in setting YouTube channel, help them in any other kind of sets, even placing ads. Therefore, attacking Claudio Joseph was uncalled for. On firing thing, Minhawi said she was never employed. Therefore, the issue of firing is not here, not there. That's a persona non grata. That you cannot fire the person whom you never hired. Her reaction and being a Marasu soldier was just voluntary. Something that he said now it's high time that she never wanted to be a foot soldier again. And being not a foot soldier again was not going against the principle of Yamara, but was championing her brand going forward. That is yet introduced going forward. Perhaps these are the things that IAM-MARWA misconstrued as she lamented in her videos that was premiered last night. Perhaps this could be my advice to Minhawi. Have a time, think out, and avoid the village drama. If you have a brand, silently pursue it, devoid of tension within the community. that one would be of so help. To IAM-MARWA, I think you still have time to rethink and reconsider your censorship. I think you can solve it amicably. Perhaps I think what was also so making IAM-MARWA so livid and hungry is the point when Hawi exposed Dr. Kibe. It's not that IAM-MARWA was unhappy with an expose, but IAM-MARWA was unhappy that they organized with Dr. Kibe to come and do a charity, and other doctors will come from abroad to join Dr. Kibe to give the less vulnerable, the sick people within Nyabohanse a medical treatment and a medical camp. It's like a clinic. Then tagging Kibe to be a fake doctor was not well. I think at this moment, IAM-MARWA also was called and contacted by this doctor who are coming from abroad. So this is the thing that maybe IAM-MARWA said, maybe Hawi was destroying the charity. Maybe Hawi was not aware of this kind of a charity. Maybe she wasn't, because we cannot tell. But I think this is the bone of contention. And this is what really made IAM-MARWA so hungry to say so. I think these people can talk. So let's hear about
I don't know how to go about them, but just address. I was like, oh, okay, so that's how you understood it, you know. And what else? And coming to Nyabohanse, guys. When I came to Nyabohanse, guys, if you remember, if you're still here, how did they come to Nyabohanse? He invited me. He invited himself. I was on his live stream. I was always being a Admiral Defense Force. And I was like, Main Hawi, you're very much welcome. Come to my village. On my it gave me tomorrow a specific day to come to the village. And when I came to the village, it was like, okay, you can stay and and do what, and we stay for the party. He invited me to stay for the party, and he also invited me to stay in his place. Yeah, so because now I was working. I had a job that I quit later. And guys, I wasn't broke. What is this that I was broke? I was not having money. I think on the podcast I said I had no place to go. I had no place to sleep. So when CJ offered a place to sleep, I was like, okay, thank you. I'll go and sleep in your house. But that doesn't mean that I was broke, because I was working a job. I had a job that was paying me very well. I remember I used to work from home, so I wasn't broke. Okay. And another thing is, he said he let me. He's the reason why I met CJ. Yeah, he's cool with the reason why I met CJ, because I met CJ in his compound. And remember, he said, when you come to the party, you guys will mingle. You guys will meet boyfriends and girlfriends. You guys will make babies. You guys, like, it's gonna be fire. So what is wrong if I met CJ there? That was what expected. That's what he offered, and I count myself as the lucky ones who were able to come out with somebody at least from the party, you know. So I don't know why that is. I don't know if that is put that as a problem or that as an issue. I didn't get to understand what he was talking about, and also dragging CJ into all this. That's where I felt bad for once. I didn't. About other things about me, it's okay. Me, I'm used to being a punching bag. I'm used to being a punching bag. I'm used to being talked about. It's from the. That's how I started this career. But then now CJ, who's not even. Is not even, and CJ is not even a reactor, who's very drama free. He's a very drama free guy who doesn't even remember to hate on or just talk badly about anyone. He's one of the best people I know, good spirited people I know. Like, he doesn't even, it's very rare. He's one guy who doesn't even say no to anyone. He has almost everyone from Nyabohanse has gone through his hands. He has, he creates their Google accounts for them. He opens their YouTube studio. Like, their monetization is the one. I think everyone has gone through his, and he's a very generous guy and always willing to help. For those who know him, know that for a fact, you know. So like trying to blame CJ for my actions, that's where I was like, no, Mr. Boss, you are wrong. You know, something when things are wrong, and as you said, we called him Boss. Yes, we called him Boss. You have actually, the title was "You're fired." You're fired. You know, you cannot fire someone you didn't employ. You know, you cannot fire someone you did not employ. That's how it is. I was never employed. I was not on payroll. We're just doing things. He said, I didn't add anything, I didn't add any value to the party.
But there you go.
It's okay. Like, I don't know.
And say maybe it was misunderstanding. Maybe IAM-MARWA misconstrued majority of things. But to Hawi acknowledgement says that she will just remain positive and stay her course and do her things going forward. Something that her boyfriend, Claudio Joseph, also came into the picture and talked to Hawi through his vlogs, telling Hawi, I love you, Hawi. These are ups and downs that sometimes we face in life, that Hawi, stay clear and be neutral and avoid the drama. There's an assurance being given here by Claudio Joseph, telling the love of her life, that is Madam Hawi, to stay on course. You know, at this time, Claudio Joseph had to come and talk because also Claudio Joseph was brought in the picture. Apart from that, the Lazy Gang also took a center stage of lynching Claudio Joseph of not protecting Hawi. I think now it was the best time for Claudio Joseph to come in and show such kind of solidarity. Subscribe. And they move on.
And remember, I love you, Hawi. No matter what, no matter any situation that is happening, I'm always with you, wherever you are. So soon we will meet and things will really be on a very, very, very good way. So yeah, be strong, and I motivate you. Like sometimes, you know, there's ups and downs, and in life you must have this. If you have never experienced the ups and downs, now these are the real ups and downs. So never take sides, just be you and always be who you are. Alright guys, thank you so much. Be blessed. And
it was everything, and that's why I'm also advising Hawi, you stay your course, do your thing, and the good thing is, like, avoid the drama, stay neutral as forever, and maybe the disagreement and misunderstanding sometimes at one point will come to be solved amicably. I think IAM-MARWA still can reach you, or you can still reach IAM-MARWA to sort all these issues out. People sometimes agree to disagree. Are you there? Sometimes people agree to disagree. To the thing that you see, Hawi saying that it was a kind of an initiation rite that is much expected for those who have been engaging to IAM-MARWA. At one point, initiation thing must be done. And what's the initiation thing? Being fired. It doesn't sound well. I think all these things could be handled amicably. Let me hear at the comment section what you think. Perhaps you have an advice you want to give IAM-MARWA, you have an advice you want to give Hawi and Claudio Joseph, and to give me going forward. Until next time, this is Senior.